Hey, this is Hans at Do It Tennis, and I'm here with Rich Neighbor. He's the Western Sales Manager for Dunlop. Thank you for joining me today. So Rich, tell us a little bit about the biomimetic technology that goes into the biomimetic line from Dunlop.
Sure. The biomimetic, bio being the study of nature, and mimetic is to imitate that. The Dunlop engineers, what they've done is they've inspired nature influences into a racket. The first one starting off is our Aeroskin. The Aeroskin, if you look on the outside of the racket, you'll see a little bit of a riblet. We basically got this technology from a shark. If you look at the shark, a shark is not smooth. It actually has riblets on it, so it allows that shark to get through the water quicker. The same analogy we're using on a tennis racket to where putting an Aeroskin on it, 25% less drag.
So you're able to whip the ball kind of a little bit
exactly.
quicker.
You're able to get the racket through the air quicker, which creates more racket head speed for more power.
Exactly.
The second thing is HM6 carbon. And what we've done is we've influenced this from the bees. If you ever look at the honeycomb shape that a bee makes for its hive, we've actually placed the honeycomb in the key areas of the racket. What that does, with the six-sided it actually lets us take the frequency out of the racket, tone down the vibration of the racket, put more energy return and more feel into the racket.
Who doesn't want better, more feel?
Exactly. That's what Dunlop is noted for, has been feel in the rackets, consistent feel. The last is our Geoko-Tac grip. We've been inspired from the gecko. If you ever see the gecko, the pods on a gecko has a nanoscopic. They're able to hang on a lot of different things. Well, by using that and that same kind of tackiness that they have on their pods, what we've been able to do is get 50% greater traction on this grip than any Dunlop racket we've had in the years past.
And that's great if you want a tacky grip. There's probably nothing better.
Exactly.
We're talking about the Dunlop Biomimetic 400 Tour tennis racket. Now I know this racket is relatively new for 2012. It does have all the biomimetic technology that isn't on the other rackets, but there are some additional technologies. Can you tell us a little bit about those technologies?
Sure, be glad to. A couple things that we've done for this racket in the 400 series. We've gone to a new oval head shape, which is more for the modern game right now. It actually allows the ball to stay on the string a little bit longer so you get more spin, added spin. We've also gone to a CX technology. We've gone to a cross-blended construction through the hoop of the racket, so basically makes it more aerodynamic through the air. The other thing we have added is our anti-friction grommets. It allows the strings to move through a little bit freer. It actually opens up the sweet spot in the racket. The other thing we've added is the anatomical structure right here down above the grip. Makes the racket more stable.
Which is always nice to have. You definitely want a little bit more stability. Any more stability you can get in your racket, the better. Tell us a little bit about who the ideal player might be on this racket and also a little bit on the spec information.
Yeah, where we really want to position this racket, it's really user-friendly in 100 square inches, which are very, very popular rackets right now. For us, this racket comes in at 11.4. It is our tour version, so it's going to be the heavier of the 400 series. And our tour rackets are always denoted with a chrome finish, so they're very striking and very attractive out there.
Now, briefly talk about how the biomimetic numbers work from 100 to 700, just so we can touch on that.
Sure, the 100 is going to be for the player who's looking for more control in a racket, somebody that has a very aggressive swing and more advanced player that really wants the racket to give them control and feel, working its way up to the 700 series, which is designed more for a lighter racket, more game improvement, somebody who wants to get more power out of the racket.
So this is the Dunlop Biomimetic 400 Tour tennis racket.